Nowadays, many Filipinos still face food insecurity due to climate change, high prices, and unequal access. In this presentation, me, Gavin, Haoze, Hongyuan, Tiffany, Junyi, and Xueyuan will look at the key challenges and what can be done to improve food stability.
Food insecurity in the Philippines is shaped by environmental, geographic, economic, and historical factors. Climate change worsened the issue, rising seas threaten coasts, while typhoons and floods damage crops. With over 7,000 islands, food distribution to remote areas is difficult. Urban poor rely on imports and face high prices. Rural farmers struggle with outdated methods, conflict, and limited support. A colonial legacy shifted focus from self-sufficiency to import, making farmers vulnerable to global price shock. Rice shortages hit hard due to its cultural importance. Traditional practices are fading amid modernization and environmental decline. In April 2025, food costs drove 18.2% of inflation, according to the National Social Weather Survey. By June 2024, 58% of families felt poor. AI offers promising tools to address food insecurity. It can monitor and forecast food prices to stabilize markets and inform policy. AI also enhances nutritional assessment, helping programs target it more effectively. Predictive analysis using satellite, weather, and soil data support smarter crop management, boosting resilience and productivity amid climate risks.
Several databases can be included, such as Philippine Statistics Authority (PSA), Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration (PAGASA), and Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO). Factors affecting food source, such as food production, import, and supply sourced from agriculture, livestock, and fisheries, can be obtained from PSA and FAO. Weather patterns and temperature, which affect crop production, can be observed from PAGASA. In terms of food affordability, the data of Consumer Price Index, retail price of food, and unemployment will be collected and analyzed from database of PSA. With the data collected, how do we know which contributes to the use of AI in food stability? In determining the indicators for food security, Food System Dashboard provides a platform to analyze and identify the indicators.
The country diagnostic tool in the Food Systems Dashboard helps us understand how a nation's food system is performing. It looks at different indicators and sorts them into 3 levels. Green means things are going well, yellow suggests there might be issues, and red highlights serious challenges. These indicators cover areas like how food is produced and moved, what kinds of food are available, and outcomes related to nutrition and the environment. In the case of Philippines, several indicators are flagged red. One important example is the high amount of fruits and vegetables lost after harvest. This happens because of limited cold storage, weak transportation systems, and the challenge of delivering perishable goods across more than 7,000 islands. Next, the color indicators, on the other hand, are useful for tracking a country's progress over time. They also let us compare how one country is doing against others. This is important for identifying which parts of the food system need the most support, so that investments in nutrition, infrastructures, and economic development can better focus. While the existing databases offer useful insights, it has several important limitations. First, national averages often hide local differences. Data from sources like the FAO or PSA usually don't show what's happening in specific regions, especially in rural or disaster-affected areas. Second, marginalized groups like indigenous peoples, informal workers, and people with disabilities are often left out. This skews our understanding of who is most at risk. Third, these tools lack real-time and predictive features. They show static snapshots but can't keep up with fast-changing crises or provide early warnings. Lastly, informal and indigenous food systems are often missing from official records. These systems play a big role in local food accesses, and ignoring them means we underestimate how communities meet their own food needs. To improve food policies, we need more inclusive, local, and timely data.
Now I'll be introducing our solution, a unified mobile app designed to empower farmers, inform the public, and support government decision-making through a secure data pipeline. Farmers can start by updating data about their land, such as actual versus expected yields, crop health, field conditions, and any recent incidents like storm damage. While this input is optional, it acts as a facilitator, enriching and validating the data already gathered from satellite and IoT systems. Next, they can head to the Suppliers Near Me section to check nearby warehouses for the latest stocks of seeds, fertilizers, and farming machinery, all clearly listed with quantity, distance, and delivery options. This allows farmers to act quickly and efficiently when responding to field needs. Then, by tapping Go to My Farm, farmers gain access to satellite-based insights on crop growth, soil conditions, and potential pest activity. This gives them real-time monitoring of their land with early alerts before minor issues escalate into major losses, especially important under unpredictable climate conditions. Meanwhile, the information both farmers submitted and sensor collected is transmitted to a secure government database, not through the app itself, but via an automated backend system. This helps agency monitor production trends, regional disparity, and supply-demand imbalances, all without requiring direct app access. For the public, the app offers a simplified interface with visual summaries and AI-generated insights, showing how prices and food availability are changing and why. Educational content helps raise awareness about food systems, waste reduction, and how to support local producers. Relief programs like Walang Gutom 2027 are also directly accessible with quick sign-ups for those in need. In short, the solution connects the right data to the right people, building a smarter, more responsive food system that benefits everyone from field to table.
Let us now dive into how this application effectively addressed the key issue identified earlier. The apps enable government authorities to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the situation, allowing them to better pinpoint root causes. By uncovering hidden patterns, it enhanced the government's ability to detect instances of seasonal hungers, regional disparities, and sudden price surge in isolated markets. In practical terms, the app is capable of assessing the extent of crop damage in the Philippines following natural disasters. Using projection of upcoming harvest conditions and historical price data, it can generate anticipated price trend to aid in early response planning. Furthermore, by identifying nutritional gaps across regions, the platform allows authorities to provide appropriate food supply tailored to environmental conditions, crop availabilities, and specific nutritional requirements. Moving forward, the apps integrate community-wise through inclusive data collection. According to a 2023 study, while many children from low-income households met the basic calorie needs, they often suffered from a lack of dietary diversities. By promoting the development of household-centric policies, this approach helps uncover disparities in food access and nutrition at the micro level. It also supports the goals of the Walang Gutom 2027 initiative. A significant improvement can be achieved by enabling farmers to report their inventory levels and crop conditions directly to the government. This facilitates a clearer understanding of the financial and food access challenge faced by individual households. Ultimately, it allows for the identification of at-risk communities and the provision of targeted support. In developing our solution, we prioritize fostering collaboration among key authorities such as the Philippine Statistics Authorities, Department of Agriculture, and the Food and Agriculture Organizations. This coordinated approach enhances resource allocation and support the Philippines in formulating more effective and data-driven policies.
To accurately monitor and predict rice market prices, data is sourced from multiple levels of the supply chain, including local markets, supermarkets, certified factories, and government agencies. This includes real-time IoT pricing, point-of-sales data, inventory and cost tracking, as well as official statistics on production, stock levels, and weather-related disruptions. To build the digital system, data is first collected from structured sources like CSV farms. The data then undergoes pre-processing to handle missing values and remove outliers. Machine learning algorithms are applied and combined during the model training stage. The system's performance is evaluated using metrics. Finally, the results are deployed via digital platform. Once validated, the model generates time series forecasts supported by clear graphs. This slide shows some of the data analysis we use, such as linear regression and correlation, to better understand and predict rice market prices based on factors like cost, stock levels, and disaster impacts. We propose a mobile app as our deployment tool, offering real-time rice market insights, future predictions, and SMS alerts to support timely decision-making.
This led to our next discussion about implementation of future policies and programs. First, price and market intervention, such as tariff reduction, subsidized food sales, and buffer stock releases by the National Food Authority, can stabilize supply and control inflation. Secondly, performance-based incentives like milestone payment and advanced market commitments can drive innovation. Seeds companies are rewarded not only for developing new varieties, but also for successful adoption by smallholders. Thirdly, strengthening the seed system is the key. Programs like the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund can partner with private firms. Decentralized models, community seed banks, and trained agro dealers can expand accesses, supported by robust labeling and certification systems. Next, empowering farmers through extension services, demo plots, and participatory breeding ensures technologies match local needs and encourage adoption. Better data and coordination are vital. Open access platform, regional variety approvals, COBOL toolbox for local food data, and satellite-based crop monitoring all support smarter policy. Lastly, building climate resilience is critical. promoting crop diversification beyond rice, investing in climate resilient seeds, and delivering timely weather and pest alerts through agencies like DA and Pagasa will help farmers adapt to climate risks and future shocks.
Lastly, with careful consideration of the 500,000 budget, we have strategically allocated 50% toward mobile apps and database development. An additional 20% is dedicated to data integration and the implementation of AI tools for price forecasting and disaster alerts. The remaining 150,000 will be distributed across professional development fees, community engagement, and etc. Strategic budget allocation enables smarter targeting of subsidies by ensuring that aids reach the targeted groups. Additionally, the system enhances long-term market price stability by providing early warnings to prevent sudden price spikes, allowing the government to intervene effectively and reduce the risk of price manipulation by intermediaries. Ultimately, this leads to more efficient budget management over time.